I know, man. Hey, Hollywood, man, did you check out the eclipse this week? Did you
What?
see eclipse?
No, and neither did you, sir. Why is we talking about the eclipse?
No, I'm just saying, dog. I know and ask you what you did this week. First thing you say, I did the norm. I ain't did shit. So before we get to that, I'm just having you come. Did you see the?
Why do we even ask what each other did this week, bro?
Hmm.
Why? Why we even ask what each other did this week?
I mean, cause I'd be curious to find out what my dog got going on in his life, man.
And you know the answer gonna be the same shit, right?
Yeah.
But you
I,
still ask.
I just thought because you work out in the sun, dog. Maybe you see me clip, dog. That's all I thought, dog. Cause
Nah, I was too busy working.
I didn't even. Um, as I start each and every podcast, let me go start it how I normally start it. Yep, you hear my voice, you know what time it is. It's time for social media's most imperfect, perfect podcast. Social media best kept secret. I'm infamous.
Hollywood.
And together we make These
These
Nuts.
nuts.
Here for another episode. Yes, sir. So,
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood, give out your socials, man. Tell everybody to get in contact with you.
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Facebook and Threads, I think it is. And Hollywood Rich 85 on X. Yeah, that's it.
I am infamous on X. I am infamous on TikTok. These Nuts official on Facebook. Instagram is These Nuts _. How they get in contact with us on YouTube, Hollywood?
Separate these nuts.
Also, if you want to take the audio experience, put the nuts back together, hit the like button, subscribe button. Also, if you want to get in contact with us personally, go to thesenuts.business@gmail.com. That's thesenuts.business@gmail.com for further inquiries about the podcast. With all that being said, Hollywood, hey
What
man,
it
we're
do?
gonna start with current events, man. Ain't nothing more current than the drama that's going on in hip hop right now, man. Did you get a chance to see any of the beef going on? You know, I know you live a busy lifestyle, so maybe you
A drama free lifestyle too, sir. Don't forget that.
yes. Well, have you embarked on any of this drama that's going on in hip hop at this present moment? It's the hot topic.
I see it. I seen it, but do I give a fuck? No, but I see it.
Okay, so you have any points about it? Any views on
No, these niggas messy.
it?
Niggas just like women. That's another point.
Yeah.
Uh, that's about it. That's all I gathered from it.
Did you get a chance to hear the diss by any chance?
Which one? Because I heard Drake put out another one this morning.
Oh, I ain't heard a new one from Drake this morning. I heard the one from
Mhm.
yesterday. Okay.
And I heard it. Just skimming through social media. And if that's what Drake took so long to put out, it's a no for me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just didn't like it.
I don't know which one you're talking about though. I mean, I ain't heard.
It's 50 push-ups or something.
Oh, that shit came out yesterday.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I'm talking about.
dog, I think that's a little jab, dog. I think that's a little light jab at Kendrick Lamar.
Garbage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was nothing that was too heavy, man. I think it was something just to try to draw him out, dog. Listen, if I was Drake, to be honest with you, bro, I would have just chilled for a little while because you gonna have
He did.
no. I'm talking about nigga. You finna fight the Avengers, dog. It's finna be you versus the Avengers. So you got to figure out who all coming. Cause I was listening. I texted you earlier this week. Did you hear the new Future album? Did you get a chance to listen to it?
I heard a
I
little bit of it.
I think the second one is more your bag. It's more of an R&B vibe or whatever.
Hmm.
But ASAP Rocky Sunshot said him. And the Weeknd Sunshot said him on his new album, dog. So I was like, damn, dog. If I'm him, I need to sit and survey the surroundings and make sure I know who all coming at me, bro.
But I
Before I start
but I
this.
but I think that'll be a great mistake for him to do that.
Okay, explain to me why.
Because all that shit that you heard from everybody other than Kendrick Lamar has been weak.
Okay.
I wouldn't be focusing on them niggas. Your
Okay.
main objective is to take out the strongest nigga.
Cut the head of the
Which is
snake off.
That's it. Kendrick Lamar, you know everything you need to worry about is coming from him. All that shit Future doing, who gives a shit? That weekend shit, soft, ASAP Rocky. Like, come on, dog. I heard that shit. That shit was weak.
Yeah.
Your main focus, your main objective should be Kendrick Lamar. He cluttered brain right now. That's why I don't like that diss that he put out. You focusing on too many niggas, man.
Nah, I think it's just a little jab though, Wood. I think it's you remember back when he went with the Meek Mill shit, right? And you know, he did charged up first. And everybody like that shit was weak. I think the nigga just said, hey nigga, listen, I'm gonna put from what I've been hearing, right? And what I've been observing on social media, you know, from the people that's in the know, they were like, Drake been knowing that Kendrick had this diss track for about 3-4 years. That's what they've been saying. They say he know he got it. He know that it's a diss track out. So he said he been ready for it. So I'm gonna draw you out. So I think
it don't sound like that shit don't sound like you ready.
No, you don't get your hardest shit off rip, Hollywood. You know that. You gotta see what he got first. So come on with it, bro. I think
so
it's
you
good.
telling me you like that shit that he put up?
It's decent. It's a
Do
jab.
you like it? Do you like it?
Yeah. I think it's a jab, bro. I don't think it's nothing that
You gonna play it again?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know you ain't finna play that shit. No time. You finna play that again?
Yeah, dog, listen.
You're not playing
decent,
that, but
dog.
I know what you will play.
Which one? That
The
Ross?
shit with Kendrick Lamar on the end on it. That shit gonna get played again.
What? What the Big Three shit? What I'm lost.
Yes. Yeah. Like
I'm
that.
lost.
The song is called Like That. The Future song called
You
Like
talking
That.
about Kendrick? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, but you ain't gonna
That
play.
shit.
You ain't playing because you want to listen to Kendrick. You said it yourself. That Kendrick Lamar shit, that was a jab too. That wasn't really nothing. That was
But the replay value on that Drake shit, we just gonna skim past that. Now when he came out with Back to Back, that shit was playing everywhere. No, it stopped for weeks, months. You'll still put that shit on right now.
Yeah.
That's the type of quality Drake need to come out with, bro. If not, I don't want to hear that shit. That 50 push-up shit or whatever the name of that shit is, that shit was weak, bro.
Yeah, I agree, dog. Again, I don't think that that's Drake's final shit, dog. I think that's just a jab, bro.
I hope not, because I fuck with Drake. I don't want to see that.
And then on top of that, dog, I think too many, dog, that's a lot of, dog. If that didn't come out on top of this shit, dog, let's say he do take down Kendrick Lamar, right? He got a whole, dog, this is a lot of motherfuckers, dog. And these ain't like nothing ass niggas. Ross is a nigga. Like, he one of them. Future is one of them. Like, this ain't play what this nigga got going on, bro.
But like I said, bro, I wouldn't even waste my time trying to address them dudes, man. I save y'all for little random songs here and there and pick y'all apart like that. My main focus is him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He put out enough music to have separate songs the way he addressed The Weeknd, address ASAP and Ross and all the rest of them niggas. Like, they not strong enough lyrically to keep up with Drake.
You don't think Ross strong enough to keep up with Drake?
Nah,
Hey,
I really don't. I really don't.
Ross did this song on point now.
I heard it and I love it. But he didn't say nothing. He ain't put nothing newsworthy into that shit. It was just talking a little. It was just talking greasy.
See, this what I see that you like in diss raps. You like the requotable bars that niggas be saying in songs, like shit that you didn't know. Which okay, well, like with the Pusha T shit. If we really go talk about those two disses, Drake's Duffy is better than Pusha T. The only thing that made Pusha T shit stand out is because he told the world about Drake's son. That's the only thing niggas remember from that shit. Niggas don't remember that shit bar for bar like that. Most niggas don't. They just remember that Pusha T expose Drake's son to the world.
And if he wouldn't have had that little bit of tea,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have won. He wouldn't have won.
Yes.
You gotta expose shit like that in order to win these type of fucking rap battles. I think that's the reason why Cole backed out. Like, I ain't trying to get into all this drama shit that
Yeah,
y'all
we had
niggas
a
into.
conversation too, though.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get into all this drama.
Yeah. Doc, this my take on the J. Cole shit, and I think me and you had already spoke about it.
Mhm.
I felt like Cole wants to be known as the best rapper, right? So I think once this shit initially started with that line from Kendrick Lamar saying that it's the big me, I think
Yeah.
Cole wanted to rap. Nigga, let's rap.
Mhm.
Like, I'm down for the rapping shit. But I think once he figured out that this shit finna go to something different, or this shit could turn to something different, nigga, like, hold on, bro. Let me back the fuck on up out of it. I'm just rapping. I just want to show you that I'm the best lyrical nigga out of y'all three. Out of all three of us. And once that shit, I don't know if he talked to Drake, or if he talked to Kendrick Lamar, whichever one of them niggas he talked to, or if he talked to both of them. They let him know, hey dog, this shit finna be serious.
Yeah,
Like,
but when you feel that way about just keep rapping,
who,
he
J.
threw
Cole?
jabs at he threw jabs at Kendrick Lamar. If you
Yeah,
thought that you was just gonna continue to prove that you the best rapper, then keep rapping.
I agree.
So I think he diverted off his path, like he said, by throwing shots and not just keep fucking rapping. Like, a nigga wouldn't have. I don't think nobody would have held it against him if he didn't come at Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like everybody keeps saying, like, that shit was strictly for Drake. You just
Mm-hmm.
got a half a bar, you know what I'm saying, within that. But that shit, you ain't that shit didn't warrant a response from you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he fucked up himself by even addressing that shit. Just keep doing what you've been doing. You've been killing the rap game for the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
Keep killing it.
Mm-hmm. I agree, dog. I just think at the end of the day, dog, I think that J. Cole knew that this shit was gonna. I ain't saying go turn into no street shit, but I think it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be some venom that gonna be shot out amongst these niggas that he don't want to be a part of. And secondly, dog, everybody keep talking about Drake fucking everybody girl, dog. All these niggas that he got, this shit gotta be more than just some girl shit, dog. It got to be way deeper. Like, what did this nigga really do? Like, what did Drake really do to have all these niggas mad like that, dog? To
If
just
that's nigga, if that's what it is, I look at all these niggas totally different.
me too.
Totally different.
Me too.
Especially Future.
Why?
Because he's supposed to be the pussy slayer, nigga, don't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you don't want to run around fucking everybody, girl. Fucking Lori Harvey, cussing out Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Like, fuck Russell Wilson. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of these bitches. You that nigga, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Mr.
Bitches getting
Toxic.
tattooed. Bitches getting tattoos of your name on them, and then you not fucking with them no more.
Black
Like
China.
China.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, you beefing with Drake over a female is totally the opposite of what your persona is projected. Yeah. So, yeah, I especially look at him different. I pray that shit
More than that.
is more than just some female type shit.
I press more than female type shit too, dog. Like, listen, but you know how niggas is about their women, dog. So I don't know, man. And then like with ASAP Rocky, dog. Like I listen to the shit with ASAP Rocky, dog, and I'm like,
Garbage. Garbage.
bro, like why are you telling this man you had sex with his? Like, listen, bro. If Drake, even if he lied and make up some shit about Rihanna, niggas gonna believe it. Like even if he didn't do none of the shit that he say he did with Rihanna, bro, niggas gonna believe he did it. So you saying that you slept with his girl, he can say he slept with your girl. And your girl way more popular than that nigga baby mama. So he gonna come out victorious. Bro, listen. Man, listen, bro. I don't think nigga be thinking this whole shit out. I think when a nigga don't like a nigga, everybody just compound all the shit. And then they think they Drake down, though, so they're gonna attack. I just think I'm with you. If I'm Drake, I just make sure that I destroy Kendrick Lamar in the beginning. And then the rest of
Yeah.
y'all gonna get bars throughout. song.
And who the fuck is making all these phone calls back and forth to all these rap artists, man?
As far as
Is Future and Metro calling Ross and ASAP and the Weeknd and all these niggas to get at Drake? Like, wouldn't that be classified as some whole ass shit?
yeah. I mean, but don't it seem like these niggas really never was cool with him? He was just the nigga that was popular that everybody was just kind of like fucking with. Cause that's how Drake. I mean, that's how Ross made it seem.
That's why I don't fuck with niggas, man. That's why I don't fuck with niggas, dog. I'm telling you.
Dog, that's
especially if we done fell off of because of a chick who fucking everybody anyway.
Mm-hmm.
This is basically her occupation to fuck around with well-off niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all niggas getting y'all feelings about this shit. I hope that ain't true, bro. I swear I hope that ain't true.
Dog, I wouldn't put it past it, dog. I mean, the only thing that made me think that it could be something different is if you listen to Ross this track, dog, where he say he mad cause Drake son of Cease thing to French Montana about a song.
Oh, cease and desist.
Yes, you hear that at the end of the Ross shit.
I kind of did, but I want to know what he's referring to.
He performed to a song that Drake and a song that Drake and French Montana got. I think it's off Cheese 5 or something like off a mixtape. I think the track is, if I'm not mistaken, it's produced by Metro Boomin.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if Drake knew that whatever it was, it's a track with Drake and French Montana on the song, but Drake sent one of those letters over to
because it's produced by Metro.
Could be. I don't know. I just know that's a song that they got. And
I don't want to talk about these niggas no more. Man, God bless. Like these niggas they too catty, man.
No,
they too catty.
I'm hurt. I'm gonna tell you why I'm hurt. That Ross and Drake shit, that's some magical shit, dog. When them niggas get on songs, dog, you got them niggas on Stay Scheming, Lord Knows, started from like when you got them niggas on the track, dog, it's something special, dog. Listen. All that other shit, I don't too much care nothing about. But that Ross and
I think them two niggas will be all right without each other. I think they'll be all right.
Nah, you're right. I think they will be all right. I'm just talking about the music that they make, dog. They make timeless music together, dog.
They got enough. They got some classics. We'll just go back to the classics. The classics gonna live on forever, baby.
The classic gonna live on forever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you. Well, hey man, that's our current events for the day. The Drake.
You only got one. You only got one current event.
Yeah, that's the
only thing that happened.
Yeah. All right. Hollywood, do you think pleasure will make a relationship toxic?
What?
It's this doctor lady, right? She went on this podcast and she explained why pleasure could make a relationship toxic. Now, first of all, this toxic.
What kind of pleasure?
We gonna listen to the clip together.
Oh, okay.
I think this toxic word is one of these words that's being overused, dog. Anytime some shit don't go right in a relationship, one person has to be toxic, dog. When it's just a failure of communication between the two, a man and his woman. So a lot of people throw out this toxic word, dog, and I just think I think it's one of those words that's been oversaturated, dog. Like you throw it in situations that's not even toxic. You kind of know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play the verse from the young lady and tell me what you think. Hold on, let me turn it up a little bit.
Pleasure. So what happens is the brain starts to seek pleasure rather than peace. And when men or women, when they meet someone peaceful, they label it as boring. And they're always seeking somebody who gives them some form of pleasure or dopamine. And the best person that gives you dopamine is a toxic attachment. What happens with a toxic attachment is you get preoccupied with that person. You're thinking about them, where are they, why haven't they called, blah, blah, blah. And that toxic attachment, they mislabel that as love. And it's just preoccupation. So they forget to look for peace. They consider somebody where it's boring, simple, monotonous. They consider that boring. There's pleasure.
Okay, Hollywood, that's the first part of the video. What you think about what the young lady said? Well, she's not a young.
Um,
You know she's an older lady.
I kind of agree with what she's talking about. If I got a clear understanding of what she's saying, yeah,
Okay,
I
tell me what
agree.
you heard.
Her pretty much saying don't base your your relationship on pleasures,
Hmm.
whether it be money, sex, and shit like that. It got to be a little bit more deeper than that. And we say that shit all the time. So
Hmm.
if that's what she's speaking of, I agree with that.
Mm. Nah, no, she got into some deep shit, dog. She started talking about dopamines and dog, because people don't even realize that dopamines get released when you are happy. Those
Mm,
are chemicals in your brain that release. And I do think sometimes you that shit does get attached to your feelings and shit like that, dog. And it could cause you to um get bored. I mean,
yeah, but if you receiving those dopamine rushes,
mhm,
not by when you not from when you see me, but when I'm providing you with shit.
mhm,
I'm sending you shopping. I'm giving you money. We having sex. If that's the only way you get your dopamine rush, and not just from seeing me or not just from chilling with me, that
mhm,
makes you happy, then we
mhm,
gonna have a problem in the future. Cause what happened when all that shit run out?
mhm. Yeah, I agree. I I agree with you. I I think a lot of people have false um expectations of what a relationship is, bro. Like like you said, dog, it's not gonna always be the good times, dog. It's gonna be some bad times,
Mm-hmm.
dog. And
Mm-hmm.
you got to like the person for who the person is, dog. And I think it's hard when you live in the world that we live in now with social media telling you that pleasure should be the nigga buying you the Birkin bag or the nigga taking you on trips. Like sometimes you got to really just like the person, dog. Like I say this shit all the time. All the girls that I really kicked it with, that I really like, it wasn't never really about money with them. It was the shit that we did together that
Mm-hmm.
you enjoyed. So I don't know, man. Just listen, bro. I think as the years go on, dog, and social media's become more prevalent and more people lives, dog, I think the more farther you're going to distance yourself from reality in a relationship. Because I think a lot of people are going to base their relationships and their pleasure of what social media says. I think we're walking down a narrow street. I think we're starting to go down a lane that is going to be detrimental to the human kind. I know that sounds outrageous now that the world that we live in, because we came from a world before social media. But I think social media going to dictate a lot of this shit, bro. Like a
I
lot of
think it's
people.
too late.
Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying. I think it's too late. I think it's already done happened.
You think so?
Yeah, if you ain't already grandfathered in with your relationship, and don't get me wrong, I still think it's women out here who's looking more for more than just
Material
the
shit.
financial part. Yeah, the material shit, because they can provide their own. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
But I ain't talking about them. I'm looking past them.
Hmm.
Everybody else after them,
Hmm.
it's what you can do for me.
So
It's about the security, huh?
so if you had to put a percentage on it, what's the percentage that you put on it?
Shit, I think it's the
That's not
majority,
looking for
bro.
financial shit. That's really like that nigga for them.
That's not looking for it.
Yeah, that's not looking for financial.
I don't know exact percentage, dog, but I think it's in the minority.
Can we call it what it is? Or are we gonna keep it real on this podcast, or we gonna sugarcoat it?
What you mean?
No, most girls that just rely solely on niggas, they lazy, bro. They don't really want to go work, dog. Like it is what
Yeah,
it is. Like the girls that's really out here trying to get it on their own, dog. They don't really give a fuck about that money shit like that. It be the girls that live on social media who feel like because they gonna get their body done and they look good, that's gonna get them where they need to be at. And for some girls, it's gonna work. Like you said, it's gonna be a small percentage for that's gonna work for. Like the shit that we always talk about with all these rap niggas, dog. Like it's a small percentage of those girls that's gonna fuck with the niggas that got bread. For the other outliers, dog, most girls that's good like that, dog, they don't really go out and shit like that, dog. They be home. You might have to catch her at Whole Foods or some shit like that. Publix or at the gas station.
but there is a certain crowd, and this crowd I don't have no problem with their views because I kind of agree with it. Like, I'm not with you for your money,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to come in with enough to at least mirror what I got going on. And I ain't mad at that because if something happened to me, who the fuck gonna keep this shit running?
Mm-hmm.
If something happened to you, who gonna keep the ship running?
Mm-hmm.
So your financial success or your finances got to mirror what I got going on, and I ain't got no issue with that. I
Okay.
would think that would be smart for a female to be looking for that in a man.
Okay. Let me. Okay. I read this on Duval on Lil Duval post maybe a year ago, dog, and I
Hmm.
want your views on it. He said, um, if rich men only dated rich women, it'll be a lot of shit out here fucked up. He said if men dated women that's on their financial level, then the world will be in balance. Because basically what he's saying is it's not a lot of rich women in the world in that aspect of the game. So for
I
me,
mean, I mean, but the shit I'm saying, that shit don't apply to the rich people. Because if something happened to a nigga that's rich,
mm-hmm,
I'm pretty sure he got enough investments or enough money sitting somewhere to
mm-hmm,
where we can keep this shit floating.
mm-hmm,
I'm talking about for the mid tier people who I can't miss 3-4 months worth of checks.
mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
I think it's important that they get somebody that mirror their financial success, and I think the same goes for the nigga.
mm-hmm,
Don't just try to get somebody who not doing well. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
I don't think it's smart. I just don't think it's smart, bro.
Well, this message need to go out to a lot of niggas there because if that's the case, I mean, because it's a whole nother side to that shit when you're dealing with when you got somebody that mirror the same income that you mirror, dog. All that shit. Let's be honest, niggas with money that you talking about, that's a power, that's a control mechanism that they use. They don't even much want a girl that mirror them because you can't get her to do what you want her to do. You know what I mean? And that's the downside of that shit. That's why a lot of niggas won't fuck with somebody that's on the same level as them.
I mean, but what do you mean when you say do what you wanted to do? Like is it some a controlling type shit?
Yeah. You know that's how some niggas control these girls,
Yeah,
bro.
well, them niggas fucked up though.
But those be the
Listen, if you a nigga that got that kind of mentality, you deserve to be by yourself. Or go get you one of them motherfuckers who don't mind being controlled. I'm not talking about them niggas. I'm talking about the niggas who on our level or a little bit above our level who got some shit going on.
mm-hmm.
You don't want to just fuck with no nothing ass female. You know what I'm saying? She got to bring something to the table. You ain't got to exactly mirror what the fuck I got going on, but at least be able to hold down the fort for a little while until I get back on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ain't no issue with that.
Nah, I agree with you on that aspect, dog, but you just know that's not how most niggas operate, dog. Most niggas don't get the bag because they want to be secure in their life. Most niggas gonna get the bag because what the bag brings to them, bro. That's like the nigga that go get the whole Louis Vuitton outfit off the mannequin. He got the Louis Vuitton hat, the Louis Vuitton jacket, sweater, belt, pants, socks, shoes. Like, bro, that's overkill. But like I
Hmm.
always say, dog, sometimes, well, not sometimes, um, that's a non-verbal communication skill from a man to a woman. You know what most women are attracted to, and you know what that shit mean when you put it on. So again, a lot of niggas that's in that scenario that we talking about, dog, the one-offs that me and you talking about, dog, them niggas ain't got no personality no way.
Yeah.
So I agree with you when a middle-class American man should mirror his girl. I ain't saying it should be that far, but if it is, dog, as long as she bringing something to the table. It's
Hmm.
hard to be a nigga in these days, especially in these days and times, dog, if you're not making $250,000 by yourself. For real. Like, it takes two of us at this point. So I don't even know why women have that concept of um want to find a nigga to financially take care of them like that, dog. Like, what's the chances that you gonna run into a nigga that make $250,000, dog, that's gonna be like, you know what, you the one. I want you and I'm gonna come save your life. I just don't know how that shit gonna happen, dog. I don't see it happening. Like, especially in these days and times.
I ain't doing it.
I mean, but you know what it is. Hey, speaking of that, dog, K Michelle, dog. You know of K Michelle?
Yes, sir.
Dog. K Michelle says that she doesn't feel protected when her man cries in front of her. She turns into the man. Dog, listen, Hollywood, man.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do, bro? What are we gonna do? Like, how do you
Continue to do what the fuck we been doing. Hide your feelings. I mean,
Okay,
cause listen.
I'm listening.
That shit she said is toxic.
As fuck.
It is, but she telling you the truth. Those are her true feelings. She's not gonna look at you the same after you cry in front of her. So if you want to be with K Michelle, what the fuck you gonna do? Are you gonna hide your motherfucking feelings?
Nah.
You go, yeah, okay, well, you're not gonna be with her.
I feel you. I'm taking this off K Michelle. I'm just talking about the statement that she made.
I don't
Like,
think every female agree with her. I
I
think that's
think
just some toxic shit that she go through.
but the women that do agree with her on that, dog, those are the ones that we speaking about.
Yeah, they fucked up.
That feel this way, dog. It's like, how do you become the man in the situation, bro? Like, that's some of the crazy shit. I mean, my brain doesn't calculate that, dog. Like, I don't even understand how you can be in the public and say some shit like that, dog. That's some of the wildest shit I ever heard in my life. That's crazy to me, dog.
I mean, what's crazy about it, dog? I mean, speak on it.
It's crazy to me for a girl that wants me to connect to her on all levels. This is a part of one of those levels.
But for
This
the women who wonder why her man never opens up, or wonder why her man keep his feelings inside of him and keeps that shit pent in, it's females like that cause niggas to draw all that shit in and not let it out, not express itself. It's females like that. Because what are niggas to do when every female you done ran into feel the way K Michelle feel? And that's a possibility.
It's a
You know what I'm
possibility.
saying? I'm going, because if I want to be with them, I'm going to change some shit about me or some shit that they don't like about me in order to cater to them. It's just human nature.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
by the time I get to a female who's open to shit like that and she want a nigga like that,
You
or
don't
that's
know.
a requirement of her for a nigga to express itself, she wonder why. Like, what type of background you come from to force
Mm-hmm.
you to hold that shit in? You know what I'm saying? And that a female like K Michelle might not be the only reason, but for some niggas, she might be the main. A female like her might be the main reason.
Man, we don't had this conversation before on the podcast, dog. I think that this is something that's been taught to young men, young black men, since we were kids, by men
Right.
and women. If you were raised in a single parent household, mom, you know, or you had a brother, or you had an uncle, or you had a daddy that instilled in you about being emotionless, and you go through life thinking that a man ain't supposed to support this shit, dog. And when you got women like K Michelle who feed into that narrative, dog, that feel like you're not protected because I may have expressed my emotions to you in a place where I felt vulnerable, and you feel like you take over, man, dog. That's to me, that shows that you have stopped maturing at a certain level as a woman. Whatever happened to you, at that point, your body kept continue growing. You kept getting older, but your mentality stopped. It cut off, dog. And when you say shit, that's why I say, bro, if you let a person talk long enough, dog, they'll tell you who they are. And you need to learn if you want to deal with them or not. Now,
But
K Michelle said,
just like you said, we grew up in them households
yeah,
that we were taught to be that way.
yeah,
They came up in them same fucking households.
yes. And it
Like
was wrong.
right. It was wrong.
It
Yeah.
was wrong. I mean, listen, if we're gonna be honest about single parent households, especially with just mothers in the house, a lot of us don't even know the circumstances in which mom and daddy broke up for. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us just
Yeah,
automatically take our
yeah,
mom.
yeah, yeah. We do. Mama told me daddy ain't fuck with us.
Yes. But what I'm saying is you don't even know if that's the true story. You just took what because we all believe whatever our
Right,
moms say. You
right.
know what I
That's
mean?
that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
So we don't even much know if daddy was trying to be in our lives and mama was just mad because she couldn't have him. So she knew the only way to hurt him was to take you away or her away. And then you
Hmm.
see a mama struggling, going through what she going through, all these different niggas coming in, she telling you ain't no nigga, all niggas ain't shit. All niggas ain't shit. Don't trust no man. Man ain't shit. You can do it by yourself. Again, the same way we've been conditioned to feel like our maturity level or our emotional level is stricken as a child, has been constructed as a child. Women are the same way, dog. You grew up in a single woman household, black, white, Hispanic. For whatever reason, we automatically just think that, hey, whatever our mom say is the truth. You know what I mean? So you
Hmm.
grew up with a resentment as a girl thinking that all niggas ain't shit. Then you run into a couple of niggas who really ain't shit. And now your whole perspective of the male gender is tarnished. Just same shit with niggas. You grow up, you thinking, hey, listen, your daddy, your homeboys, your friends, boy, fuck as many girls you can, boy, you a player. So you don't put no value in women.
Nigga fall down and scrape your knee. Don't cry. Men
Don't
don't
cry,
cry.
get up. Boys don't cry.
Hmm.
Or the world famous line that most black men done heard, hey, emotion, that's a female trait. They say that shit in songs.
Lord have mercy.
You know what I'm saying? So again, us as men,
And then you run into the females who feel the same way.
yes,
So that shit is solidified. It's etched in stone.
solidified. That shit in
Yeah.
your DNA now. So when you do get with a
Hmm.
girl who, like you said, wants you to evolve emotionally, dog, what do you
It's,
do?
it's too late. It's too late. I am who I am.
I'm 44, 45 years old now. I've been living by this mantra my whole motherfucking life. How you
Hmm.
gonna come in and change
You can't.
it? So I'm with Wood, dog. If you listen, I say it's so prevalent for people. You got to start to, if you're trying to talk to some, if you're trying to date somebody, dog, it's prevalent that you have a conversation. You listen to what they say when they talking to you, bro. That this shit'll prevent you from making mistakes in this category, dog. Or go to
Yeah,
camp.
but K Michelle, she can't say shit like that. Cause do you not understand us sympathize with me if somebody important to me pass away? If I lose a major opportunity that I've been working for years for to try
Mm-hmm,
to solidify, and then that shit falls through. Like
mm-hmm,
something tragic happened in my life.
mm-hmm,
I can't show emotion for some shit like that.
mm-hmm.
Like she can't sit on social media and tell me that if any one of those situations happen in my life, I can't show emotion. Like I can understand where she coming from if she talking about just randomly crying. You know, okay, I can kind of get what you're saying. But if some tragic shit happened in my life that really means a lot to me, and I'm just sitting there stone faced because I don't want to show emotion, a motherfucker gonna think something wrong with me.
I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying?
I agree.
So I really don't 100% believe her because on that video it seems like that shit is 100% absolute. I ain't bending. I ain't fading off of this. I'm gonna stand on this. But come
Mm-hmm.
on, dog. You gotta understand that something tragic happened in a nigga life. Like I'm gonna show emotion. I can't hold that shit in. I just can't.
Or you just go sit in your truck and cry. Or go in the bathroom and cry, dog.
Yeah,
Cause
but why
dog,
why
listen,
why you why snot coming out your nose? Why your eyes red and puffy? What's going on?
listen, dog. I think it's a lot of women in the world that feel this way, dog. I think it's more than what you think, dog. And I agree with you. I think it's about how we've been raised and how we've
But
been
you
getting.
think they'll 100% stand on that dog? If like, come on, dog. I don't. Somebody close to you pass, they gonna stand on that.
Dog, if you don't know better, I mean, you don't know, dog. Like a
I ain't
lot.
never, I ain't never met into, I ain't never ran into no stone cold tough females like that, bro. I never seen them.
I believe they out there, dog. I truly believe. Listen, I think
Mm.
it. I think a lot of this has to do with the type of woman that you kick it with, dog, and their maturity level, dog. I listen. If you dealing with a hood rat booger, then hey, this is what she know. This is what she know. This is what she teaching her son. This is all she know. It's the hard part, dog. So again, listen. I don't know K Michelle personally. I don't know her story to be trying to dive into her life. All I know is for her to say some wild shit like that, dog. That's crazy. And I
Yeah,
wouldn't
and
advise no
I
woman
fought with K Michelle too.
to fuck with no older, mature man with that type mindset, bro. Because you're gonna be fucked
Right.
up. You're gonna be out here fucked up. Moving on, right? Hollywood. Well, this applies more to me than you, right? Being that I'm in the dating world, right? And you dating or whatever,
Mm.
and you dating a new girl, you tend to hear all the shit about her ex and how he did her wrong. Everything is this nigga was this nigga was that.
How, how that conversation start? Do you ask about that, or
I mean,
and when, and when it's too early for her to start talking about her ex?
nah, this is a true story. I had a girl the first 15 minutes, me talking to her. She went down her baby daddy shit.
Oh yeah, I'm out.
That cut me off quick.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
Secondly, um, even even it just I don't know what's the time frame, right? But I know that those conversations usually occur, right? So my thing is, um, do you pay attention to what she's saying as far as how her ex used to treat
I think if you're a smart nigga, you should pay attention.
her? Mm-hmm.
But like I was just telling you, like it depends on how early it is. And do you have a baby from this nigga? Like, do you
Mm-hmm.
know me before we start getting to know who the fuck he is? Like, I don't care about him right now. I'm trying
Mm-hmm.
to get to know you. You trying to get to know me. Like, it depends. Like, it's a lot of variables that go into that shit. So it
Mm-hmm.
depends. It depends on how deep we into the relationship. Do she got kids from this nigga to where we gotta deal with this nigga? You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because if it's too early, it's gonna turn me off.
Okay.
If you ain't got kids from this nigga and we just constantly like going back to him and how he treated you, I'm gonna find a problem with that.
Okay. So this article, well, not an article, but this clip that I found on social media, it says, never rush to believe what a woman says about their ex.
Mhm.
And I think that that's some true shit, bro. Because a lot of people don't like to take accountability for what they did in the relationship. It's always
Mm.
the other person did some fucked up shit. So I'm gonna play this clip, right? And
Mhm.
I'm gonna see what Hollywood think about it. Now it's two fellas on this podcast. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna play it and let Hollywood hear what they talking about. Oh, let me turn it down a little bit. That shit, they're a little bit too loud.
Think what they're saying about their exes with a grain of salt. Don't jump out there and just think, man, she's just so abused and she just came from this man that was just manipulating her, because it will be you.
It will be
It
you.
will be you.
It
When
will
she
be
talking
you.
to me and she
Yeah.
talking to Cool, she's talking to the next nigga,
Yeah.
you will be the manipulator and the abuser, or the
Yes.
person that didn't have no ambition, or the
Yeah.
person that had too much ambition and had
The
no time.
liar.
So
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
that shit with a grain of salt. It's good to hear,
Yeah.
so you can kind of identify patterns.
Facts.
That's what it's good for when they're talking
Yes.
about the exes. So, okay, this guy was a manipulator.
Mhm.
The nigga before him was a manipulator.
Mhm.
So you just like manipulators, or you might be the manipulator.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
real now.
it's good to listen to them to establish patterns and see the type of guys that they talk to. But listening to the experience, I'll hear it, but I'm not just rushing to believe it.
Absolutely.
I'm not rushing.
Okay, Hollywood. Now that you heard that, how you feel? Because I got a story.
At first, when I heard them niggas talking, I ain't agree with it. But the more he started explaining, like I'm kind of leaning towards they thought process. Um, I believe a nigga should take that shit with a grain of salt, especially early. Like I gotta learn your patterns. I gotta learn you as a person before I start taking what you say into consideration. Like once I learn you, then I can start putting two and two together. Like, okay, this is her behavior. I see her do this. Like, I know this was a fucked up nigga. Or the opposite. Like, you say you do this, but you don't do this shit with me.
Mm-hmm.
So were you really telling the truth when you was describing your exes?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's imperative that a nigga take that shit with a grain of salt until you learn the motherfucker who you dealing with.
Bro, this goes along with what I always say, dog. Communication is an essential part of a relationship, dog. Getting to know a motherfucker, dog. Now,
Right.
I'm gonna insert myself in this situation, right? This really happened to me. And it happened with me with a girl that Hollywood knew I was talking to, right? Again, no accountability on the shit that you did. You made the situation seem like it was me when I was transparent in the beginning of the relationship. You knew my circumstances. You knew what entailed inside my world at that particular time, right? So when the relationship came to its demise, false narratives was given out about me. You know what I'm saying? About me shaming and shit. So what that tells me is the next person that you meet and they ask about the last dude that you dated, that's the version.
That's how she gonna describe you. Yeah.
That's how you gonna describe me to people. When in all actuality, that ain't the story. You are manipulating the story to make you be the victim in the situation. It makes the ex nigga look like I'm the slimy, dirty one when you're not giving the whole details of what actually transpired. But what I'm telling people is you got to be fine with that as a person now.
I was just gonna say, I really wouldn't give a fuck because I know sooner or later you gonna find out who this true motherfucker really is
too.
Like so,
yeah.
I'm the bad guy in the beginning. Like all exes are the bad guy in the beginning. But the deeper y'all go and the further y'all get into this relationship, you're gonna experience some of the shit that I experienced that made me this ain't shit ex. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I really, as the ex, I really wouldn't give a fuck. He gonna see.
Yeah. but Hollywood, that's your mindset though. Like everybody don't process the world the way you process.
But how do you stop a motherfucker? How do you stop a motherfucker from bashing you or dirty in your name?
You can't. You can't. But
so why give a fuck about it?
But some people feel like they gonna fight to clear their name, dog. Some people feel like that. Hollywood?
Unless listen. How the fuck would you know she's spraying you? Unless she's spraying you on social media, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
If you spraying me on social media and defaming my name on social media, I have no choice but to defend myself.
Mm-hmm.
But if you solo with this nigga and he's a potential boyfriend or whatever, and you spraying me to him, I could care less. That nigga don't even know me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It matters nothing. It matters none.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, this nigga, like, as y'all dig deep into this relationship and go further into this relationship, that shit gonna reveal itself. Her true colors gonna come out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I care?
Okay, well then let's take it down the aspect of you saying that she's spraying you on social media. Now I never experienced social media. Well, I don't go on social media looking for shit like that anyway. So if it was done, I have no idea. But let's say that she is one of those people that use social media to send out subliminal messages and shit like that. How do you deal with that in that situation?
I think it depends on because you know I'm not the social media type anyway. I think it depends on what she actually is saying about me and what she's actually what's the false shit she's actually trying to put out there about me.
Okay.
If it's some shit that I can prove by just simply putting a screenshot of text messages out there or a picture out there or something like that without me getting on a live and trying to explain myself, because I don't think that method will work. You you just sitting on social media trying to explain your side of the story. I
Mhm.
think you look stupid doing that shit. But if I could just let me just tweet a screenshot of a conversation thread between me and her, and disapprove that this bitch is lying. I think I'd be doing some shit like that. I think that's how you know what I'm saying, you defend yourself without doing the ugly back and forth that motherfuckers be doing on social media.
But does it matter the length of your relationship with that person? Like if there's somebody
It
that you
didn't
been.
matter. It didn't matter to her.
I mean,
I
but you.
just I got at that point I gotta match your energy, bro. I have to. Like I give a fuck about you, and you know me, I'm the nonchalant dude. Like I'm not gonna respond to shit like that.
Mhm.
It depends on where you take it. You know what I'm saying? If you take it too far, then I gotta protect myself. I have to. I don't give a fuck how long we've been together. I
Mm.
might I might even give you a longer leash if we got children. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Mm.
I will give you a longer leash if we got children. But eventually, I gotta defend myself. I got to.
Mm. Hmm. I don't know, dog. I mean, you know me, like I don't really be. Listen, bro. My cutoff game is serious, bro, and you know that,
Yeah.
dog. Once I'm no longer interested in having a conversation with you about some shit, dog, I'm done with it. You know what I mean? I don't care about what you say. If the conversation gets back to me, then I would like in that situation. When the conversation came back to me, and then
Mm.
express my sentiments about it. See, but one thing about me, I can take accountability if I'm wrong. Second, and you know this for sure, dog. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna ask you. I'm like, whoa, you think I'm wrong? Or even if you
Right.
don't know about the situation and I'm telling you about the situation, I try to tell everything correctly from my perspective and probably from how you view everything that happened, even if it paints me in the view of a bad guy. You know what I mean? But that's giving you a real honest inside of what's going on. I've never been the
Mm.
type of person to make myself always look like I'm the good guy in the situation. Nah, bro, I'm
Right.
gonna tell you exactly what happened, and you'll be like, bro, nah, you wrong for doing that. And then I have to take it. I mean, I don't have
Okay,
to.
but what if she get on social media spraying you on social media? What do you do then?
I mean,
And
I'm probably not
I'm
following
not
you.
and
I'm
I'm not
probably
even
not
just
following
talking
you,
about
Joe.
no I'm not even just talking about no simple shit. Oh, I caught him cheating or nothing. I ain't talking about that because nigga ain't finna respond to no simple shit like that. It is what it is. But what if she start talking egregious like, oh, he gave me an STD or he did some stupid shit like that, and you know that shit ain't true?
Yeah.
Are you gonna just sit and just be your cool, calm, collected self, or are you gonna address this shit?
Do
Are
you
you
think?
gonna post your STD test results? Are you gonna post it?
No, no, I'm not.
So
Okay.
you just gonna let that rumor linger out there?
Listen, do you think it hurts you more by not saying nothing than to respond to it? Because I'm
I
pretty
think it
sure.
when it's like I said, I think it depends on what it is. Some of that shit I think needs to be addressed, bro. I think so. You can't let no STD rumor sit out there, homeboy. Especially you out there single and you dating this shit, you can't let that sit out there.
I don't think that shit gonna stop nothing, dog. I think whoever you kick it
What?
with, listen, this me Hollywood. I think whoever you kick it with after that, dog, as long as you got your test showing that you good, dog, I don't even see
So
the
you
point.
gotta ride around with your paperwork then.
No, no,
That's
no,
what
no,
you're
no, no,
saying.
no, no, no. Okay, let's say the new girl that you kicked it with don't even must know her on social media. You only showing that shit. You only showing your safe test um
Yeah, I'ma show
to your
you.
friends. But
Yeah,
listen, that ain't
this
even much
bitch is
egregious.
lying.
See, that ain't egregious enough for me to want to argue with you about it because I know it ain't true. Now, I'm gonna tell you what's egregious to me.
I was just gonna say, what's more egregious than that? Go ahead.
Do you remember the dude that sued the girl because she said that he was molesting her son? We
Oh
talked.
Lord.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
The
that
rap.
is more egregious.
That's way more. Now I got to.
I don't remember it, but yeah. Go ahead. That's egregious.
Now I had to start defending my character. He sued her, bro. He sued her for defamation and won because she was lying.
Mm-hmm.
Now feel like I have to defend myself. You talking about I got herpes? Cool. If that's what you want to say to the people, cool. Cause listen, Herpes ain't stopped nobody. She been doing this thing for a while. That ain't stopped nobody. All I'm saying is that's a different level of agreement. Why I feel like I have to respond.
Like,
I'm not
like what type of fucking this nigga was doing to this lady to make up with a kid like in the line of fire like that?
Damn, dog.
That's crazy for you to put that on a nigga jacket, man.
No, that's diabolical though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
you
diabolical.
trying to ruin this. You trying to ruin this nigga.
Dog, that's the level that some women gonna take it to.
But at that point, even if we was in a long-term relationship, oh, you don't give a fuck about me, period.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck whatever history we got. That shit means nothing to you.
No.
Oh my God.
It don't. Dog, I'm trying to remember the nigga name, dog. Damn, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Him and the dog. That ain't the only time, dog. Do you remember when Amanda what's that bitch name? Amanda Seals? Is that her name?
Yeah, I heard some egregious shit about her too. Yeah.
You remember when she done that to the neurosurgeon dude? The dude that was playing football.
I forgot what she said though. What she did?
I think she said he raped her or he gave her ST. Hold on, let me look at the story, dog.
Yeah, that's egregious. Yeah, because
if I'm not mistaken, dog, because if I go Google it, then we're gonna have dead air. So if you're watching the podcast, go Google the Amanda Seals shit with the football player. And dude went on to be a goddamn neurosurgeon and shit like that, dog. Like,
you talking about Myra Rowe?
Yes, him.
Nigga from Florida State.
Yes. Because remember, he was a all-American scholar at Florida State. The nigga was just playing football because he liked to do it. The nigga was real smart. The nigga went to the NFL, and again, I don't remember the story like that, but I remember she saying that he did something egregious to her, and then it came out that she was lying, and she never apologized to the nigga for it.
But they not. For
crazy.
you to even be confident enough to put a story out like that, why would I feel like you would come out and apologize? Like, what would the apology be? I'm sorry for trying to ruin your life. Hey, bitch, you ain't gotta apologize. Like, I know what your intentions was.
But dog, that's the lengths that some people would take to defame your character, dog. So when you talking about STD, dog, listen, bro. Go ahead, get it off. Go ahead, get it off. But when you start talking about that level of deception and lying and making up shit about a nigga, dog, now I feel like I have to defend myself, dog.
Right.
And all this shit come back from just listen. Where did the relationship go wrong? Let's have a conversation. Like, are you?
That's your level, but I'm starting at the STDs and I'm going up from there. Fuck that. I think that's where you start defending yourself. Fuck that. From there, then we're gonna go up.
I mean, but what can you do? All right, so if
I gotta put the paperwork out. I'm not finna get on live or no shit like that, but I gotta put the paperwork out.
So you're gonna take off from work, go down to the clinic, get tested.
I do this every year anyway.
And then wait. What? What is it? 2-3 weeks?
I just put the recent one out.
That's the recent one don't mean nothing though.
Huh?
The recent one don't mean nothing though.
Yeah, but we weren't fucking like the recent one was after we stopped fucking with each other. So it's relevant to what she talking about.
So if you took one before y'all got together, that test ain't relevant then?
You just go, you get your ass back down there.
So what I'm saying is you gotta take a day off work.
Yeah, all that.
To go down there to get some shit, wait 3.
Yeah, all that, because I gotta get this shit clear. I don't want no misunderstanding from me trying to potentially, you know what I'm saying, move on with my life. Like if I'm out there in the dating field, like, and motherfuckers who are in my friend list who seen this bullshit that she put out,
and
they was thinking about fucking with me, now it's on the fence, or it's hell no, because I seen what this bitch put out there. I'm not fucking with no nigga who I just seen that.
Do you think that stopped the girls that really want to fuck with you for fucking with you.
Yes.
I don't, dog.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let me explain myself, dog.
Please explain this shit.
Maybe her close friends.
Will it stop you?
Oh, we got to get a test. Like we gonna see if this shit real though.
And that's what I'm saying.
But it won't stop me from initially talking to the person. Is what I'm saying. I don't think that shit stopped nothing, dog.
It might stop me. You gotta debunk this shit first.
No, okay, so I think if you're trying to talk to somebody in her immediate circle, maybe. But if it's just one of your, you got like 1,000 friends on social media. If it's one of them 1,000 motherfuckers that don't have no relation to her, dog, and she's still gonna try to holler at you, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter. I just think that at the end of the day, dog, sometimes this accountability word that we talk about, dog, it's always gonna be about accountability, dog. Can you take accountability for your shit? Or is it just gonna be he did wrong? Because I say this shit all the time, dog. In grade school, they teach you cause and effect. Every cause has an effect. Every action has a reaction. But people that want to play victim only concentrate on the reaction. They don't never talk about what caused the shit to happen. Only the shit that makes them look like they're the victim, which I don't even understand why this victim shit is so prevalent in the world. Like, who the fuck wants to be a victim? Who wants sympathy like that all the time, dog?
Hey, man, nigga, look on social media. They everywhere.
I mean, yeah, I feel you, dog.
That shit all over social media.
I just don't get it, dog. So for me, that manipulating shit, dog, I think we need to just be careful, dog. Be careful who you're dealing with, man. Because at the end of the day, this shit can get ugly.
Like the nigga said, man, take that shit with a grain of salt until you get to know a motherfucker, man. That'll let you know everything you need to know once you start to learn their character. That's all it is.
But a lot of niggas ain't gonna take that time, dog, because we live in a microwavable society, dog. Everybody want everything right now. Right here, right now. Okay. I pulled this out of our Gmail account. I want to get what you gonna say about it, right? I ain't gonna say her name, but this is what she cause I ain't been here in a while, dog. We got a whole bunch of shit in here. I ain't been fucking with. It says, had a date tonight with someone I've been texting on and off for the last 3 weeks. And when I asked if he was still down to hang out tonight, he said yes. Can't wait to bend you over the balcony. And then she put the skull emoji. Now I don't know what the skull emoji mean. Hollywood, do you know what the skull emoji mean?
No, I'm not that hip. I'm lame. I guess that means she did it, the nigga. I don't know.
Okay, so she put yes. I can't wait to bend you over. She put yeah. That's a cancel, right?
Yeah, she did it, the nigga. That's what it means.
So this is my response, right? Let's step outside the box a little while, right? My question is, we always say we want somebody to be honest and transparent, right?
Not that honest. Not that honest. Not that honest. I'm gonna just be upfront. He was too honest. Like even like women know what a nigga's intention is, but you just can't be upfront like he was. I can't come out and make it seem like all I want from you is pussy, even though we know that's true. Like you make a woman feel like a hoe, or make her feel like a object or a toy, when all you displaying is that you want pussy from her. You got to hit that shit from a different angle, bro. You just got to hit it from a different angle. I got to act like I'm interested in your other qualities. I have to. I just can't come in there straightforward. Okay, Can't wait to fuck you tonight. That's what the nigga did. That's what he did. That shit is an automatic turn off. You can't wait to fuck. What about you can't wait to have dinner with me? What about you can't wait to have this conversation and look you in your eye? What about you can't watch this movie with me? You can't wait to watch this movie with me. Why I gotta go straight to we gonna surpass all that, leapfrog all that, and go straight to fucking? Like that shit to turn off to a woman, bro.
To me personally, I think it's shit missing out this letter. This that victim shit again.
Nah, I don't think it is, dog. I think that's how these niggas doing. But go ahead.
I think that most niggas got your mentality, dog. Most niggas ain't finna just jump out that y'all been talking for. Hold on, let me go back to what she said. She say, I had a date with someone I've been texting on and off for the last 3 weeks, right? My male brain tell me somewhere in these last 3 weeks, y'all done had sexual conversations.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead, keep going.
You've been acknowledging some of the sexual innuendos that this nigga been throwing at you.
Okay.
So if you going along with the sexual shit that I'm talking about, then why won't we get to the point of 3 weeks of us talking? I'm thinking.
No, but I agree with everything you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing you probably left out is they probably haven't even went on a first date yet.
And what I got to do anything?
That has everything to do with it. So we finna just go straight from first date to fucking.
No,
that's where he fucked up at. You don't want to take me out. Like, you don't want to do nothing else besides let's go fucking. Of course we done had a sexual conversation. We probably even sent a pic or two back and forth. But that's the only thing that's on this nigga mind when you talking about you want to see me. You want to see me just to fuck?
Okay, this we gonna have the clash of the titans. If you're a girl and I'm talking to you like this and sending you dick pics, first of all, if that ain't what you into, you should let it be known at the beginning. Going off your theory, we shouldn't even be doing this type shit.
But she could be into that. She could be.
Okay, but then if you into that, what's wrong with me saying if we've been talking sexual in these 3 weeks? What's wrong with me saying I want to bend you over the thing? It ain't like it came out the blue. Nah, it's a different story in your scenario if this shit just came out the blue. For me, I feel like they've been having a conversation. Some sexual innuendos have been thrown in there. She been obliging to that shit. I think that this is this victim shit that women like to play on social media. Because no knowledgeable nigga that know women, like you just said, dog, it's no way we could go from talking about going to Dave and Buster's chilling, eating popcorn to the movie to me talking about bending you over. I don't think it's like that.
They probably had a whole date planned. This nigga ain't said nothing about the dinner we finna have, but this gonna be a good restaurant. He ain't say nothing about all the other festivities we got planned for tonight. He solely just he just know we finna fuck tonight. What if she ain't in the mood to fuck?
She could not be.
We always say niggas
talk themselves
or you can talk yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
He sent that text and he immediately talked himself out of it.
I'm not knocking you on that, Hollywood. All I'm saying is something led up to this nigga just jumping out the window. Going on what you said, something had to lead up to the nigga jumping out the window. He ain't just jump out the window 3 weeks. We been talking about what your favorite color, what your favorite color is, and all this other type of shit that's the basis of a general conversation in the beginning to me bending you over. And then you saying, you cancel.
This lady looking forward to her night out with this man. And maybe they would have finished it. Maybe they would have finished it with a nice, nightcap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he ruined it. Like, we could have talked about that shit as the date went on and we started. We got a drink or two and, and we got a little bit more comfortable and, a little touchy-feely. Then we could start, okay, it was a nice date. I really enjoyed you. I'm loving your vibe. Let's take it a little bit further.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the nigga shot his load off by saying that shit. Like, nigga, this is your sole intention. And that be nigga sole intention.
Mm-hmm.
But dumbass nigga don't say it.
I would see that's what we gonna that's what me and you part ways in this conversation. I agree with you up to that point. Because we don't know what all that conversation's been in those 3 weeks. I agree with you. I don't think a nigga just jump out the window just talking crazy like that to a girl. I think it's been some shit that's been said between them two for him to even be comfortable enough to say some shit like that. But then when
Yeah,
he goes,
but listen, we gradually, like, with our conversations, okay, it might gradually lead into sex talk. But it looked like as soon as she said hi, can't wait to bend you over tonight. Right?
No, I don't get that. I mean, I understand.
Read the text message again.
Okay. It says, had a date tonight with someone I've been texting on and off for the last 3 weeks.
And date.
Huh?
The first date. Probably the first date. Go ahead.
Okay. And when I asked if he was still down to hang out tonight, he said yes. Can't wait to bend you over.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you went from she said I want to spend time. I can't wait to have a date tonight.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga jumped straight to fuck the whole date. We get straight to the room. Fucking.
He never said fuck the whole date. He just said I can't wait to bend you over. Nigga,
he said yeah, because I'm not even worried about the bowling and all that shit. I'm worried about getting in the motherfucking drawers. That should have turned off to a woman, bro. Like, come on, listen,
from your perspective of the first date and all that shit, I get all that, bro. I understand it. All I'm saying is for you to be talking to somebody for 3 weeks, it's been some type inkling for a nigga to even much address you like that. I think that this is the same version of girls going on social media, like we were just talking about, manipulating the situation. You manipulate.
I don't think so. I don't think she manipulated.
In my perspective, I think when you do shit like this, because y'all been talking for 3 weeks, because listen, this is how I feel about it. I can see your side too, but this is how I feel about it. You cut that sexual shit off immediately if you're not into that type shit. You don't even let a nigga must try you like that. Listen, bro, if that's what we talking about, I ain't on that. Or a woman to ghost you. She'll stop responding to you if you start talking too early about sex. A woman gonna cut you off.
That's what she did.
No. She said they've been texting for 3 weeks, Hollywood.
Yeah, so as soon as he started talking about sex, after she asked about the date, this nigga bringing up sex. I'm asking you about a date. You bringing up sex.
I get that part, Hollywood.
When I say I'm really looking. Are you still down with the date?
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to say yes. I'm really looking forward to spending time with you.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga talking about I'm really looking forward to bending you over the balcony.
I agree with you, Hollywood. I'm just playing devil's advocate. No, I do. No, because all I'm saying is, in those 3 weeks of those conversations, dog, if it wasn't nothing sexually that they was talking about, he don't even must say that at that point. You skipping those 3 weeks.
Matter of fact, I might even backtrack from what I said earlier. Maybe they probably wasn't even really talking about sex like that. For her to just, soon as he started talking about sex, for her to ghost him like that.
Hollywood, come on, bro. Get out that bag, bro. No.
Huh?
No, I'm not riding with that one. I'm not shooting her no bill on this one, dog. I feel, again, ain't no way that me and you ain't never talked about nothing sexual, then I'm just gonna jump out the window and talk about we fucking.
Yeah, but niggas do that all the time.
Ain't no nigga doing that, dog. Cause you already
niggas
said
do that shit all. Niggas do that shit all the time.
You just said no nigga finna just jump out the window like dog. They've been talking for 3 weeks. Something in that.
Freaky V talk about niggas sending unsolicited dick pics in her DMs all the time. Like women talk about this shit all the time. You don't even have to even be.
Who do that?
Niggas.
No.
Random niggas.
So you say niggas be doing what to who?
Freaky V. All type of women though.
But Freaky V has an online persona that Hollywood. You feeding into what I'm saying. That's all.
I don't give a fuck about what my persona is. This same chick we talking about could be on social media with all the skimpy shit on.
Hollywood, that matters.
When me and you talking one-on-one and I'm not talking about sex, you shouldn't be talking about sex. I don't give a fuck what I put on social media. She asked them specific niggas to send dick pics.
She did in Hollywood, but we all know that everybody presumes what they see on social media to be that person. You know that.
This nigga presumption was wrong.
No.
He presumed he was getting some pussy tonight. He thought he was getting some pussy tonight. So he spoke on it. And he was wrong. He got deaded for that shit. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm not knocking you for that. All I'm saying is, for a nigga to come at you like that, Most logical niggas just don't jump out the window talk about if we've never talked about fucking before. That's all I'm saying. It was something in that conversation in 3 weeks of texting that led him feel like he could talk to her like that. And even like you talking about Freaky V. No, Freaky V holds goddamn perception on social media is that. So of course you want
but do it, make it right. You making it seem like it makes it right for a nigga to leave dick pics in Freaky V's DM. It doesn't make it right.
Bro, listen, Freaky V done been on this podcast. But Freaky V done been on this podcast. Go ahead. But Freaky V's persona and what Freaky V said on this podcast multiple times, she done told niggas to send dick pics to her DM.
Okay, but if you tell them, then okay. But there's other motherfuckers who don't be soliciting dick pics and niggas send dick pics. There's motherfuckers who be conversating back and forth with a nigga and don't be talking about sex, and the niggas bringing up sex. That shit is a turn off. This lady asking you about, are we still on for tonight? I'm not immediately go to sex. That shit is a turn off. Even if all niggas think that way he thinking, you don't say it, is all I'm saying.
I'm not knocking that. You said I'm knocking it. I'm not.
You are. Because you're saying somewhere in their 3 weeks of conversation, she had to have been talking about sex. Even if she was, that don't warrant that. You're not even answering my motherfucking question. By saying, I can't wait to bend you over the balcony. Like, you're going to something totally different.
Again, my rebuttal to that is this, bro. You saying, all I'm saying at the end of this shit is, if you dead that bug in the beginning, dog, you know a nigga only gonna talk like that when he feel comfortable around you, bro. Y'all done had some type prior dialogue, bro. That's all I'm saying. Niggas just don't jump out the window talking crazy like that. That's all I'm saying. You making it seem like they was talking about Bible scriptures and all of a sudden this nigga just talked about dick. No, that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is somewhere in there, I don't know what level of freaky shit that they've been talking about for him to feel comfortable enough to say some shit like that to her. That's all I'm saying.
And all I'm saying is niggas keep thinking that way, and y'all ass gonna keep getting cut off. That's all it is.
Hey, it didn't work out for him, dog.
It didn't.
It didn't. It damn sure didn't, dog. So, fellas,
and I don't even know why you advocate for these niggas like that, because you wouldn't even have played the situation that way.
I'm gonna say this, Hollywood.
And I know you wouldn't have.
I'm gonna say this, Hollywood. If I've been texting a woman back and forth for 3 weeks, and we've had sexual innuendos, or we done talked about, because you know how I am with communicating, dog. I'm only gonna make that statement if you make me feel comfortable enough to make that statement. If I don't feel comfortable enough to make that statement, I'm not gonna say it. So again, it all depends on what they were talking about in these 3 weeks. That's the only part that I'm saying. I don't know what the conversation was.
All I'm saying
is, you know me.
If a female bring up y'all date tonight, you're not finna immediately start talking about sex. I know you're not.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying. Because you know better.
Okay, so let me insert myself in this conversation.
Go ahead.
We've been texting for two or 3 weeks. Somewhere in this, we done start talking crazy to each other. We done, hey boy, listen, whatever. I want to do this to you. I want to do this to you. Or man, listen, when we get together, da 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 da. Of course, when you ask me about the date that we got planned, we've been talking about fucking the whole 3 weeks. So I might throw that in there. If depending on how in depth our conversations have been about us hooking up together. I might throw that in there. Now, if me and her
I'm saying, for if listen, bro, it's to me it's obvious.
It's obvious
for her to dead that situation after you bring up sex. It was a turn off for her, which means she wasn't into that shit like you thought she was into it.
Could be.
Ain't no could be. She deaded it.
No, she deaded it. Cool. I ain't knocking that. I'm just saying again. As a woman, if you're not playing those type games, most niggas ain't gonna handle you that way. So, hey, fellas.
Niggas play your cards better than that, bro.
Play your cards.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. But we kind of got off on a tangent on that. I think that's about it, Hollywood. I mean, shit, we about to get up out of Chim. Are you gonna go listen to any more of this if they come out today, sir? Or you done? or you on relax mode for the rest of the day?
I mean, if they come across my time, I'm not looking for that shit. But if they come across the timeline, I stop for a second and take a gander.
Dog, I like the little beats, dog. I like. Hey, dog, you getting ready for the NFL draft, dog? Or you not? I mean,
You want to draft today?
No. It's later this month. University of Miami spring game was yesterday. Did you I know you're an avid Hurricane fan. Did you get any intel? Did you see anything?
I wanted to go, but it was close to the public, so I ended up going. I actually went to it was close to the public. I actually went to FIU spring game yesterday with my daughter.
That's crazy. I ain't never knew that they closed.
Yeah, they had it on campus. It was I think it was a recruiting thing they were trying to do. They wanted to make it more accessible and trying to recruit people. So they pretty much closed it out to the public.
Okay. So do FIU got something out there?
They got a quarterback. I don't know who Buddy is, but number one, black quarterback. Yeah, they got a quarterback. They got a quarterback, and they got a running back, number 0. Everything else iffy. Everything else iffy. They got a running back and they got a quarterback for sure.
Okay. I did see some shit about Ward. They say he is as advertised, so we'll see. We gonna definitely see. Are we going to some Hurricane games this year? If they good.
Yeah, if they good.
No, I think it's better we go when they ain't no good, dog. Cause
no, fuck that.
Dog, we might be able to get some $20 tickets on the field, dog.
Man, fuck them 20. I'd rather pay $200, $300 to see them fucking win. I don't.
Okay, well then
have me in my feeling. I get in my feeling when them niggas lose, man.
Well, dog, let's go watch Bethune-Cookman or some shit. Well, we know they gonna win, dog.
No, you mean fam?
Oh, fam.
Fam the one with the team.
Oh, okay. Well, hey man, what about I've been seeing this on social media. Dog, did you go to any of your class reunions, dog? Like the little shit because I seen Carol City had theirs, dog. That shit like a big ass party, bro.
Who you asking that to?
I'm asking only other nigga on the pod. Other nigga on the podcast.
You I think you know the answer to that, sir. No.
I just seen that Carol City be doing they look.
Yeah, I seen it.
That should be live, dog. I mean, I ain't go to Kansas City, but that shit look better.
You would have went out there, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'd been out there with my Chief gear on too, boy. Nobody remember that.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of motherfuckers who didn't go to Kansas City that was out there with Chief shit on. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Listen, dog. Nobody remember the class of '98, dog. That shit too far back.
Yeah. That shit now that's 30 years ago, boy. Yeah, you're right.
I think I can get it off, dog. You
can. I believe.
Hey, dog, where you graduated from? Matter of fact. Wait, when you graduated?
Northwest.
Oh, well, did you go to the second popping picnic too? I graduated from Highland Miami Lakes, dog. So, you know.
They ain't have no picnic.
All we gonna have at our picnic is a Julio Iglesias and some empanadas and some goddamn.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. You should go.
Burritos.
You should go.
No. I don't like the people like that. I don't fuck with that shit like that. But for everybody that shout out that go to the class reunions and the school picnics, man, shout out to you, man. And with that be said, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Hollywood, how they get in contact with you?
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
I am infamous on X. I am infamous on TikTok. Also, if you want to follow the podcast, go to Theze Nutz official on Facebook, Theze Nutz _ on Instagram. Hollywood, how they get in contact with us on YouTube?
Separate these nuts.
Also, if you want to take the audio experience, you listen to us on Apple, Spotify, or however you consume audio podcasts. Make sure you bang the like button, the subscribe button, the notification button, and drop a comment. Also, if you want to get in contact with us personally, go to thesenuts.business@gmail.com, thesenuts.business@gmail.com. And as I said at the end of each and every podcast, we're social media's most imperfect perfect podcast. I'm your boy Infamous.
Hollywood.
And together we made Theze
Nuts.
Nuts.